I'm talking about don't push. Stop pushing that. Don't push. Don't use that. Stop using the phone. Wake up.
Yeah.
Is it up? 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 Is it up?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, 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 hey. It's up and
Wake
it's
up, everybody. It's the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother, John.
This is Qiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edman.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project.
Better known as.
See that?
And we like to thank y'all for tuning in to help us to redefine what school
Because smart
is
the new
gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
No.
That's a shout out to Tupac and Biggie.
It is. It really is, man. Moment of silence. Thank you very much. How y'all doing this morning?
I'm doing phenomenal.
It was the call, Qiana. Thank you.
Listen, the phenomenality of the day.
The phenomenality.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
like
the word
that?
of the day?
Phenomenality.
I like that one. I like that one.
The phenomenality of the day.
You use it in a sentence. Phenomenality.
Phenomenality.
The phenomenality of the day had me excited.
Yeah. Okay. The phenomenality of the day had me excited. Yes. The phenomenality of that second sleep had me late. You know that second sleep is the one.
Well, ain't that the truth? Well, golly, what the truth is will set you free.
They shall.
Yes, that's right.
Tell
That's
people
right.
what it is.
Tell the people exactly what it is.
What kind of day is it?
Phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. And,
It's phenomenal.
and we're looking forward to a whole bunch of.
Phenomenality.
There you go.
I like how you use that in the word, though. That was very.
Yeah,
you know, this
man.
is teamwork. Like, you know what I mean? We like dribble.
It really is.
Dribble, shot, right?
Yeah.
So I was listening to is that Tony Charles that come on before the gospel that come on this morning? Them songs this morning on the radio.
Oh, you need you a country girl.
Oh yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one I heard it said it take 2 to make a house and 3 won't do.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. It take 2 to make a house, 3 won't 3 won't do. I said,
you see
what is this on the radio?
You see the who was that? They in trouble right now because they
Oh,
brought somebody.
oh,
in
the,
and now this lady talking about
yeah,
the Moms for Liberty founder.
Yep.
One of the founders, co-founders, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's allegations to a third party into their marriage.
Right.
And
that's not alleged because they admit it.
I mean,
the husband said it. He said,
and she said it too.
but see, sometimes
it still be.
Sometimes it ain't official to the wife said, but
yeah,
I digress.
They both said that they, you know,
freaky.
they
we're a little freaky.
They're a little freaky.
We're a little freaky, yeah. And see,
freaky.
that's what y'all get for judging people. See, but we ain't gonna judge y'all today, Moms for Liberty. We just gonna report on the facts of the story, and we gonna move on about our business because they say the lady say they was getting freaky deaky in the relationship for like multiple years in the marriage, and so they had made her like a surrogate wife.
Oh, she was like
the baby, the baby,
and then so they voted 4-1 to request her to resign.
Oh, I was gonna say they voted 4-1 to do what?
No, no, they voted for her to resign over this because it's a irreparable distraction or something.
But they said that, but the husband is the one that's charged with rape, and they say he said he'll step down. Y'all give me $2 million.
Oh, because he's the chair like the Republican Party or something.
What?
Yeah, I think he like the chair of the Florida Republican Party.
Oh, so they just spraying the Moms for Liberty and leaving the Repub out of it?
Yeah, I think he's the chair, allegedly.
These are all allegations.
Good morning, Nancy.
And yes, if y'all don't know who Moms for Liberty is, they're the people that were going around to school and school boards having those meetings and the
pushing the don't say gay,
the don't say no, the no woke act and all that stuff.
Yeah.
These were the people who were organizing it, and it's kind of reminiscent, right?
Super Dave
of the things that these other groups be going through. But it's very different because these were people who were saying they were uprighteous, family, law-abiding people, like
traditional
traditionalists.
Yeah,
and they have a name and a title.
Yeah.
So that's why it's such a big story to get caught in a 3-way.
See, this is the thing. What happens between closed doors? So they
Ain't none of your business.
But what they said,
I'm kind of with you though. I'm just gonna keep 10,000.
What they said was that they were supposed to have a date with like how they do.
Let's talk about dates.
All three of them. They were supposed to have a date with like how they do it with all three of them.
So what was his expectations?
But I think she said she canceled, and he ended up coming to her house anyway.
Oh, okay.
And when he came there anyway, he he still wanted to date.
But see, that was a part of
he still wanted to see her.
Yeah.
And she ain't want to be seen, and so he allegedly,
wow, that's a whole story.
Yeah.
I wonder why they ain't talking about that more.
They is. You don't watch it. It's on the news.
Oh, okay.
It's on the news.
It need to be like a sore thumb on the news. It need to poke me in my face.
It is. It's on every day. They talking about this every day.
Okay, I'm
and she and the wife is like, I ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
She 10 toes down.
Oh, she's like, I think it's crazy y'all would even do this.
That y'all even care. I mean, I'm 2 steps that way with her, but honestly, I'm gonna keep it 10,000 while it's because of the way Moms for Liberty set up their attacks on candidates, the way they set up their attacks on individuals, that your leadership shouldn't or can't do that, and that's why they asking her to leave.
Yeah, it's the way they position themselves too. I mean, you know how it is when you got when the bullies, you come in as a bully and somebody punch you in the mouth, or they find out something about the bully, then they,
you know what? But here you go, and not even that, but when you accuse somebody of something, because have y'all been following the Jonathan Major trial? So he had a white girlfriend.
Oh, that's the fighter from Creed,
right?
The fighter from Creed.
Okay, yeah,
they had got
a good actor too.
Yeah, he been in a lot of stuff. They had like a domestic and.
But did you see the video? TMC dropped the video.
I did not see.
So the video is you see him like trying to put her
in a restrainer
and put her in the car, and then he's trying to get away. She chased him for blocks.
So what side of this is he on?
He ran like the road runner.
Is he the victim?
No, she's saying that he abused her.
Okay.
And he ran from you see the video, y'all got it's so it's funny because he's trying to.
He ran like Forrest.
Listen, you could see him because you really can't he looked like he's trying to put her in the car, right? And then he and I think because it all started, their argument started over a text message he got. And it was the girlfriend was like, it was a flirty text message.
She's like, who that?
Yeah.
And she started that mess.
And then it went in. And so
now they in court?
Oh, because he's charged with assault. He got 4 different charges because she called in he found her passed out and took her to. So I don't really.
These are allegations. So we talking about the allegations for the Creed fighter. If y'all might know, he's from Creed.
Major,
from Creed 3.
Who now goes with Megan Good.
Oh, so he done stepped this game all the way up.
He's and you see on here when he talking to his girlfriend at that point, talking about you need to be more like Coretta Scott.
That what he told her?
Or Michelle Obama.
He told a white girl?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's a little vengeance, and I ain't saying allegations. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but boy, it's a little bitterness in there. It's a little bitterness wrapped up in there. He done told that girl why you ain't more like Michelle Obama.
Now this is what I'm going to tell you.
You done told her why can't you be more like Coretta Scott King?
It was probably some expletive after that, right? But you don't just say that and put it
you just don't
say that and cuss after that. Just so you say it.
Wasn't that night? It's just showing the stuff
that she put him through.
That she said that he put her through.
But how is she chasing him for blocks? Him putting her through something? I'm trying to understand.
That's what everybody like.
It's like
that's why I asked if he was the victim.
No, he was not. But
you can't talk in circles. He's running from her, but she is the one that's being victimized.
Okay.
Something doesn't feel good because I can't see. I can't see Tina Turner chasing Ike Turner for blocks. I don't see Ike running, but I don't know because they say she hit him with the grits, so I don't know.
You reading jab? What do you say?
I'm sorry. I'm scared. I'm sorry. He said sorry. That video got me scared of white women. She chased him like Jason. Every time he turned the corner, she was
I didn't see the video.
I didn't see the video.
I'm
either.
just finding out about this.
This is hilarious.
You know,
Wow.
I laughed so hard watching this
Wow.
because like he ran.
Oh my
People
God.
like he ran through all 13 boroughs.
That's why, like I said, when you told us when I first heard it, like I'm like, so wait, is he the victim? Because
You don't feel that
don't
don't
feel
like
and-
victimhood.
And then
Yeah.
the driver,
The
their
view's
driver
expensive.
actually saying that he was doing nothing. She started everything. But originally somebody came out there and was telling what they saw, but then they got on the stand and
And said they didn't see that.
honestly, we're just
So they
repeating.
going to court for this.
Oh, they in court.
Oh, so nothing just
Listen,
happened.
the man going to trial. When I seen he was going to trial, I felt something because I'm like, it's kind of you try to settle. You know,
But
do.
you-
There's a couple things
But
you'll
he
do
lost
before
so
trial.
many okay.
Yeah,
so
he lost all his endorsements.
See,
Yeah.
so my
Acting gigs. Yeah.
so you
Yeah, they stepped down from him. I know.
which is it's not Minecraft. It's called
Roblox.
No, it's Craft. Something I can't.
Oh,
Anybody,
Craft Country, the movie,
yeah,
the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the leading character.
They
in
canceled that anyway. Them Turkish.
that because of this allegation.
How they gonna cancel it because of the allegation?
Because he was the leading guy, so they wasn't gonna film it anymore. He was the son. He was the guy.
Yeah, but they say it was some other stuff in there. So now let me talk. Oh, we only got a couple minutes, but let me tell you.
And we'll let y'all know too. It's Freestyle Friday, so that's what y'all can kind of expect.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But yeah, it's some people that
Marvel
say
movie?
it's some people. Yup, the Marvel movie, but those are already set in stone, so they can't take that back.
But they can take him
Oh,
out.
so he's losing stuff.
He's been they
He can't be that same character
they
no more.
might not. They were talking about not making.
He
him
was
the
like the god of the universe in that movie. Like he was like the head, like Mr. Not Mr.
And
Marvel,
so
but
before you say that, a part of it, what he was telling her is that like, you know, I worked hard for my career and
my
you know,
name and you
and
go
my
try to
name,
do-
and then he was saying that like, unfortunately, part of it is what he do. You know what I mean, and what he's doing for his people.
Okay.
And
that's what I said about Craft Country.
Okay, I heard about Craft Country.
Listen, them people say they got canceled because of what they was exposing and what they say. Go back and watch them
They
shows.
canceled because of the topics and the things that they was addressing on the show.
It was
Oh,
like
I
about,
never watched
it
Craft Country.
was
It's
about
on HBO.
supernatural type,
Okay.
like black people with superpower and the nuclear reactor. Yeah,
like you
yeah,
going back
Craft.
in that.
Yeah.
You know the
Okay.
Craft.
Yeah.
So they go into a different orbit, kind of,
Okay.
and it takes them somewhere else.
And
It's
see,
a
people
town
believe in that.
full- so it's a
Okay.
town
I
full
remember
of
it was like a
white-
big deal, but I just
So,
never
yeah,
watched
it
it.
actually was a good series.
Listen, if y'all watch the Craft Country show that the young man starred in, leave a comment. You know, talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We coming up on a break.
Yep.
Don't, because we got so much.
We do, y'all. So y'all stick around, man.
Man,
Yeah, we're gonna talk
the
about Draymond.
CRA
Yeah,
mini grant open.
Some stuff happened yesterday in council. I want to talk
Some
about.
stuff
yeah.
happened,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was something else that happened.
And you want me to? Yeah, I
got
wish we
frozen.
didn't have to take a break. Okay, so we're gonna be back real. Just stay tuned.
Yeah,
'cause
stay
you-
tuned.
Yeah,
Real.
real.
We might use our Joker card, so you don't know if we might come back early.
Yeah, we might do that.
Yeah.
We got a Joker
We
card.
might take that.
Take that. So stick around, y'all. We'll be right back. We are back, and welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And this program is being brought to you by the Community Development and Training Center, also known as CDAP.
CDAP.
We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
smart
is the new
gangsta.
Baby.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it is Freestyle Friday. Y'all give us a call, man. We were talking about trending and hot topics. We were talking about before the break. We were talking about Jonathan Majors.
Yes,
that's the brother who played Creed, Craft Country.
Well, on Creed, not Creed.
He didn't play Creed. He was the
brother from prison.
What's the word for that? Protagonist, antagonist,
antagonist.
Yeah, he's the antagonist on Creed.
He was the opposite character.
Yeah,
he was the dude who was fighting Creed. But it was a great program, great show. My grandchildren, I got my one grandson particularly love Creed. So
listen, the movie Creed was an amazing film. I don't know if Rocky, I think Rocky got mad about it, but
okay, because he picked up the torch and
because that was Rocky movie, and I think the studios own all the characters, and it's a long story, but
okay.
I like the way the boy run. The boy got a nice, straight, flat, flush run
from the woman who
she
now accusing him.
She was easily 10 paces behind the whole time.
Yeah, he had a good like he run like that for real.
But she was serious. She was not giving up.
And also see here
for block.
This is what happened.
He cut the traffic.
I seen the shove.
Yeah, he gave it a stiff arm.
He gave it a stiff arm and
Yeah.
And then these angles, multiple,
he through the parking lot.
So traffic. So what are they charging him with after? Like, if I push you and run from you, what do I get charged with?
So the prosecution showed like text messages of him talking about like you don't.
He was talking smack.
He really wasn't. So when you read it at first, you listening to it and you like, okay, he's admitting to it, but all he's saying is like, yo, hey, you're not gonna protect us. Like wherever that content was in, like so he never said like, yo, I did this or something like this. But I'm gonna show you. This is when you look at somebody, and this is me. Looking at somebody who feels like they are superior, right?
Okay.
And because apparently
you talking about the chick?
Because in the report, somebody else was like, he walked past her and didn't speak, and she like showed her tail with another couple. You know what I mean? Like, how dare he? Somebody's trying to like, okay, we good.
It is Aria.
You ain't leaving? Like, nah. You know what I mean? And then when you don't,
fatal attraction.
But not even. But then when you don't get, because he doesn't want to be with you no more, you call assault.
And get a lawyer involved.
Now and then look how this went to trial and all this.
And he has to fight it because of his reputation.
So that's what I would. So when I brought up Jonathan Major, I was thinking just like this guy, you lose everything for an accusation that may and may not be true.
Got to stay on the field.
Yeah,
that's how. If you know, Eddie Murphy had allegations in the past. There's been a lot of allegations with a lot of people.
Morning, Margaret.
Stay on the field.
Sounds like some to me.
Yeah. Stay on the field because I don't like I say. Everybody has been dealing with allegations because there's huge targets on the backs of black leaders and black figureheads.
Yeah.
And they get tore down for things they said in the past. They get tore down for things they did in the past. They get their character assassinated wholesale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever bought anything wholesale? You know it's cheaper and easier wholesale
when you buy it in bulk.
When you got and see that's what they're doing. They're doing it to black men that's in the public eye. They're doing it in bulk
right now because you see it's an attack on
everybody. Everybody got an allegation right now.
Every
rapper got an indictment charge. All these boys ain't doing no conspiracies, y'all. I read that boy documents, and that's not a conspiracy.
From what they said they did.
What they said he did.
Charging him with is not.
They up in the.
It's not considered
Quando Rondo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew you.
Why I don't know these people?
I'm talking about. I knew you was. Yes,
I knew you was talking about somebody else. I just didn't know
who is Quando Rondo.
Quando Rondo is the rapper from like Macon, Georgia. And they say he was a part of a gang. The allegations are that he was a part of a gang and moving this and that.
Are you talking about Young Thug?
No,
that's another one.
That's another one. Young Thug is in trial right now against his, and he come back to court in January. But Quando Rondo is like a little smaller of a star.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying he did it or didn't do it. Know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it didn't seem like the trumped up charges. It seemed like a guy, know what I'm saying, making a play.
Okay.
It didn't feel like a massive conspiracy the way they did
the way they spinning it. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll watch out because they did go. The jury is out. They went out yesterday.
Okay.
Then they came back.
I hope the best for the dude. I hope
so too because they asked to see the video again and
watch him run again.
Yes, they did.
Listen,
they like to see black people
run.
No,
because the beginning of the video and me being a videographer and I'm kind of like in this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was a tussle in the car or something. Like I don't know if he was helping her get out.
He was already out. So
no, but when he first got out the car parked in the road.
Right.
And then before they walked to the sidewalk, it kind of like it was some movement. And did he either pick her up and bring her out the car? I don't
know. He was trying to. So
she grabbed him. He
tried to get like he was trying to do nothing with her, but get away.
Trying to get her back in the car.
From what I saw,
and grab his phone.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah. Something was going on. I can go there.
She took his phone, and that's where it started. So he was trying to get his phone and get her. It like and something you see him like trying to
and then get the phone
and try to get away and like I ain't doing this with you.
So this leads me to a question. What y'all think about the let me see your phone question? Because it sounds like this might have been one of them let me see your phone type deals.
On principle, I don't want to show you my phone. That's the principle.
Okay.
But ain't nothing in there. I'll show you.
So I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
just on the principle, because I don't need you trying to go on my phone. I don't need you. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you want to see, here go to hell.
So I'm with Jabbar on this, right? Like I think that you. So here you go. When you look for something, you can make something up.
Yep, and you can find something.
Right. And in my phone, there's nothing, right? For my phone, there's nothing. But if you go looking, you can put stuff together. Right? No, really
you can follow this message, go to that message. Oh, what this is? Y'all meet at the coffee shop. No, that's Urban Drinkery. We hang out there.
Like that spot.
Why you said that? Why you put the picture? Why y'all took a screenshot of that picture?
Oh, why is the emoji?
Because you know what? We thought it was funny.
It was gonna be a story for the show.
Right?
Yeah,
no, you
yeah.
used to talk to that person? No. He just keep on saying he in a relationship with somebody else and now he back with his wife. We think it's funny. Like, let him do it.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, okay.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What do we got to do?
Or you see something, you're not looking at dates, right?
Okay.
Something 3 years
yeah,
ago, and now you're trying to put it together.
Yeah.
So you don't never. I'd say stay out of people's phones.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Don't go looking for what you.
So you don't share your password on your phone with your partner?
So I think you should.
I don't.
I
think, but my churn got my password.
I'm in a different zone though. But yeah, I'm like cool with it.
I don't have a problem with it, right? Yeah. Because I have nothing to hide. But like Jabbar, I don't want you going through my phone because you're gonna make like you would try to. I don't, especially if you're
like you. So you're not gonna look at my phone the way I look at my phone.
Right.
You're gonna look at it the way you want to look at it, and if you want to look at it to try and find something, you're gonna try and piece some things together to make it.
There's something in that phone.
Right.
So what about the people that sleep with their phone? Wake up, the phone in their hand, the light on.
Okay.
Some people. So this is some people sleep for the same reason why I just said
sleep roll on top of it.
Because
I already say that's a boundary. Your phone is your privacy.
It is. But it is your.
Do you want to see your other person? Do you want to see your other partner's phone? Let me see your phone. Give me your phone right now.
Yeah. So I guess what would prompt that question? Like,
but no,
like what would make you want to see somebody's phone?
A whole bunch of bleep bleep.
Bleep
bleep.
But I should be able to hand you my phone and you do something.
Yeah.
Like as far as like order food because I got the app.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Facts.
Or you know,
we ain't playing like that. Yeah.
Let me see your phone. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like where your phone at? My phone up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You grab your
you
phone.
Should be able
and it shouldn't be like what you.
No.
Oh, you got to like.
Yeah. You like.
Well, I'm gonna say this. This is in a healthy relationship.
Okay.
Yes.
Where there's no trust issues.
Because it'll develop if
you do that, what'll happen is if you have trust issues or somebody is insecure in a relationship, they're gonna go and look for something.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful. So the foundation.
But saying no might be the thing that start the issue.
No, that started, but when like, especially like with men, and let's say we at home or we somewhere and we flipping through, and you know the algorithm seeing men other women.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying. So somebody twerking doing the ceiling challenge.
Okay,
and she walk past you in the ceiling challenge. You laugh.
What's that?
You laugh. They don't even say nothing. It just
okay.
I tell you,
because they take notes.
It's a note.
Yeah, they take notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't watch that girl ceiling challenge.
Yeah, that's a note.
So,
Might not say it then, but that's a note. Yeah.
Let me see your
so
phone.
what happens is it depends on how long you've been with your spouse, right?
Okay.
Or with your significant other.
Okay.
Because I know, like,
So there's a timeline. We've graduated to the point now where you
can share your phone.
No,
I can share my phone with you. Baby.
What's our relationship status? We had share your phone status.
You share your phone status. You gotta,
some people never get to that status.
But you gotta have trust in the relationship.
Yeah, you're right. You're correct. That'll hurt. Yeah.
Because again, let's say I have cousins that I don't talk to, and randomly a boy. I have had this number for years.
Right. Yeah, so you'll get an old text or
Morning
Sierra.
Like, you know what I mean? Just text over the blue, and then it may seem crazy to somebody else, and it's nothing. I don't want to explain why my cousin, who I didn't introduce you to, live in Georgia, just thought about me today and sent me a text message.
But why not? Why wouldn't you want to explain that if you don't know?
It shouldn't be an argument.
Because that's what caused the argument. It's like, okay, well, this ain't even a...
Why not?
I'm just asking.
The man said, why not?
Why wouldn't you want to explain that to
so
me? Because if you explain it and you say, and then be like, oh, okay, that's your cousin from Georgia. I didn't know.
Why you stuttering? Remember that song by Joe?
Okay, so
stuttering.
So here, let me rephrase this. I have no problem with explaining, but once I give you the explanation, go with it and then leave it alone. Like, I don't want to be interrogated.
Yeah, don't bring it back up.
Like, if I told you what to do.
No, that's a man too, because I don't like that either.
Like we gonna have to explain several times as men. We gonna get it, dude.
That's that whole assume best intentions type thing, right?
But you know that from trainings. People ain't take those trainings.
No, but it's like you gotta. So when you're thinking about trust, right? You might not trust the rest of the world, but the person you lay with next, then you should know who you lay next to.
Okay, hold on then. So, okay. Since it's Freestyle Friday, let's
It
freestyle.
Really?
What about those people in relationships that don't trust the person they sleeping next with?
This is why but those people don't trust themselves typically.
No, but see, that's okay. That's some. So we don't agree on all. We say
we don't agree.
So that's some
spectrum. Yeah.
And then it's some people that like truly have a reason to not trust that person.
Yeah.
That don't mean they don't love them. That don't mean they don't want to be with them and spend time with them and maybe even marry them or maybe be married to them. But they don't trust them as far as they can see them.
It's a horrible place to be.
It is. But from what I've seen, people don't just wake up and not trust you.
Yeah, it's earned.
No,
that's not true because some people don't trust who they think you are. Because I run into that so much.
I do too.
People don't trust who they think I am, not
who
I am.
They've already decided this is who you are,
but not who I am. Then that ain't me.
And some people come with so much baggage and trauma that everybody has been this bad person.
And burned them
and burnt. When your mama and your daddy don't give you good foundation.
Y'all chime in. Give us a call, man. I want to hear from the people too. This Freestyle Friday.
Yeah. So, and the question is, what happened when you not trusting the person that you laying next with? We kind of got here through a long way through the entertainment and we freestyled, but what Qiana said made me think because some people don't trust that person.
Some people just don't trust people.
And it's hard to grow. Growth is hitting in those little intricacies in our relationships, right? And sometimes that's why some people can't grow to their full potential because the closest people to you, you're not trusting. And that first person is the person you laying with. Then it go to the next person you meet when you go out the door, the person who call you the most.
So what happens is, and we don't subscribe to all. Go ahead.
No, I was thinking is
and Tamika say why be in a relationship with somebody you don't trust? I
think it's trust.
Okay, I just want to say because boy, it's a lot.
I think it's like categories of trust. So it ain't like I blanket don't trust you at all. You might don't trust them around women
or
around men. But I trust that you're gonna take care of the household, that you're gonna pay the bills. Like I'm not distrusting that. I'm trusting that. So it's like in certain categories or aspects of your relationship
that I don't trust.
Like I've seen you around other guys.
Trust you when you go to the club.
Yeah. So
it's like when you go out with your cousin.
Yeah. I don't trust that you're going to look at my phone and see my phone the way I see my phone.
Like, so with Jabbar, like Jabbar just said, like sometimes people walk into somebody's life and they're really God sent, right? They're good people, and they have had horrible people. So it's good at the beginning, but then they mind start to. It's a defense mechanism because it's the feeling of being vulnerable with somebody for real and possibly getting hurt
again.
So what you do is start to speculate and put past traumas on that person that doesn't exist. And so I always
they call it A equals A equals A. Where anything equals anything equals anything.
Or projection, they project in what they think onto you.
There's a couple things. So here's the A equals A thing. It's like if you eat a bad egg, now you think all eggs are bad. Like if you get bit by a dog, now you scared of all dogs.
And
you know what I mean? And if you was in a bad relationship, now you expect all relationships to be bad. That's a thing that they say A equals A equals A.
It does. And then you start to make up stuff in your mind. Like I've seen that. Like you
to make yourself right. Like because
you want to be right. Yeah, you all want to be right.
You breathing like the person who did me wrong breathe. So you must be a bad person too.
Right.
Like,
and that's unaddressed trauma.
And you be like, you're moving funny. How I'm moving funny? I got up and went to work today, but you still move funny.
Right. Why you put your left shoe on the day first? You usually put your right shoe on first.
I just don't know what's going on.
Right.
So there's a lot of things that does distrust. Sometimes you do something for your partner to distrust you. Sometimes you don't.
Betrayal and that's true.
And sometimes your partner.
I think that's most cases though. Like in most cases.
Not most.
But no, when you say
most cases, people done something.
Or on the flip side, they're doing stuff, so they're
guilt.
Okay. So you saying most distrust is rooted in guilt?
A lot of it, I think. And what I will tell you, also what I will tell you is that when you have a relationship and your partner know that they're not treating you right or doing something, they feel like you're trying to get back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Like,
for what they did.
Oh yeah, I know that I'm not giving you the attention you need. I'm not I'm saying I'm on dates, and then I'm like, okay, whatever. No dates. And then I ain't no date, and then you be like, I know somebody take you out on the dates. Why you happy today? You were sad. You know what I mean? So it's you play your own mind.
So
that's
I think it's many different things, but one of the main things is rooted in trauma, unaddressed trauma.
Yeah.
And then from that trauma or that unaddressed trauma, then all kinds of things sprout out of that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
and then
true.
Now we got all kinds of issues. And then the root is, you and your mom ain't spend no time together. Or such and such was here, you stabbed. Stealing all your Your dad ain't never come pick you up. And now you treating your people away. And you don't even know it sometimes. Sometimes it's like a knee-jerk reaction. And I don't been, you know what I'm saying, with people and they be like, oh, dang, that's my bad, man. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, on my mind, I just kind of blanked out and okay, yeah, cool, I understand. But
Eric, I hear that Eric Jackson said something, and I think this is going to be a question we was talking about off air this morning. So he said, dating has a purpose.
Oh, man, this boy.
I work. He
said,
dating has a purpose. Proper conversation during these times can help identify future potentials. So the purpose of dating.
So now go.
So the question, y'all seen it in the up there.
Yeah, for those on Facebook, but those on the radio world
is: do guys think every date needs to end in sex?
Do guys think every date needs to end in sex? So I said something earlier, and I'm going to retract it a little bit, right? Right? Because I said yes, right? I said yes. And then you was like, so yeah. And I was like, okay. So now I'm backed it up. So do every guy think the date should end in sex? No, not all guys.
Okay.
The vast majority.
Okay.
Right? Because they're within the courting process, right? And like I said earlier, everybody want a happy end at the massage. Who don't want a happy ending?
So here we go.
I'm just saying. And then go pretend like.
I mean, here's the thing. I guess it all kind of goes to expectations. Like,
So this is
You're
what
right. Like I hear that you want a happy ending, but I don't think you go you don't go into the date. I don't think you go into every date thinking that at the end of this,
Well, watch this. You don't put your best clothes on. You don't make sure you're smelling good. You don't make sure everything is right. Everything.
Yeah.
You make sure everything is right. Why? Because you don't know. Ooh, it might get.
It might.
On both sides, kind of compare it.
I'm gonna tell you. So this is.
I want to know what the women think.
I'm gonna tell you.
You got to be thinking.
So I'm gonna say this. I think at the end of the day, sex is the pot of gold. Boom for everybody.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody say about that. Hold on one second.
It's Freestyle Friday.
Hold on, caller. Give us 1 second. Give us 1 second.
Caller. Okay.
It's Freestyle Friday.
But I would say that, but I don't think it's a requirement. It's good if it happens.
Okay.
But I'm not this. If it's a good date, maybe I want to top it off with ice cream at the end, right?
Okay,
so I don't see nothing wrong with that.
You go to stretch it.
But he think that the expectation is that he's not happy from a good date if he doesn't get it. I hear that.
I don't believe that. Okay,
that
and now you have convinced me, and you did it on air. Caller, I agree with that.
Caller, you on the air? It's Freestyle Friday. What's on your mind?
Your phone.
Sound like you might be in the bathroom at work or something.
It sounds like it might be King Reed. We're gonna hang up and call you back. That's who it kind of sounds like.
Long time listener, man.
There you go.
Okay, yes, sir.
And just love the show, man. I heard a narrative that it causes trauma to me. I guess they call it triggering, Q, right?
Okay.
That triggers me, right? It's a narrative, and I hear it. It's like, oh, what do men think about sex on the first date? And that comes from a question from the more sexualized creature, right?
Which one?
Women are more into sex than we are. And the narrative is that that's all we think about is sex. You know what I'm saying? That's a horrible narrative because we're dealing with the ones who go to pleasure parties. And we don't do this. You know what I'm saying?
You right on script. Like if I had to guess what you was gonna say on this topic, I would guess that you would say that.
These are the people who go to pleasure parties. We don't have bachelor parties are kind of like pleasure.
No, but a bachelor party has balance because they have the bachelorette party. You see what I'm saying?
So there is no balance for pleasure parties.
So I used to do pleasure parties.
For men?
And I've had couples come. Yes.
But the man is there for the woman.
I ain't never been no pleasure party.
Listen, the man is there for the woman. I'm telling you how I go, baby. That's what you want to do?
And Eric said men versus boys.
Yeah, I'm with Eric on that. So
I'm always on that right there because a boy ain't no man, just like a bleep ain't no woman.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Reed. The question is, do guys think that at the end of every date should end in sex?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for calling.
Most dates are first down to get to a touchdown when you real smart.
Thank you.
There you go.
That's why
But all I was saying, and I agree.
Calling.
I said you made me agree, but all I was saying was that some people shooting for a home run.
So listen,
some people ain't looking for no first base.
I'm gonna tell you, you go on a date and like you hoping you get to the first down. Like he said, let's use the football. But if you make a touchdown on the first date, you're not upset with
dance in the end zone.
You're real happy. But if
dance in the end zone.
First down and you didn't make the touch, you like, I would, but I got the first down. You know what I mean? So I feel like,
but do that change how you view the person?
No.
So this is
because if you're expecting a first down and you get a whole touchdown,
you can gain respect.
Not do you start expecting,
but you can gain respect.
You start expecting that to happen every time.
And so
now say that again.
Do you start expecting that to happen every time? Now, I think that might set up the expectation.
So that was another part.
You're right, because you got to show people how to treat you. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, it's Freestyle Friday.
Hi, Qiana.
Hey, Janice.
This is Denise.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Janice, what you think? Do guys think that at the end of every date should be sex?
Go ahead.
Well, listen. The conversation came out in what I said. Men seem disappointed when they don't have sex at the end of the day. I said disappointed. Men have more dissatisfied if sex doesn't occur after a date. And that can be said.
What you said.
That is what I said.
She's saying it now. So listen, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with what you're saying now.
I got something so funny. Know why men seem expectations because they put that puppy dog face on you. When they see I ain't gonna get it. Hey,
No.
you gonna look like a Buster Brown.
No, they start trying to get concessions. Okay, well let me just since we ain't going all the way there, can I just all right, well let me just
So why she's on here? Because she
is
also
hilarious.
said because she gonna put herself out there. So here we go.
Thank you for calling, you on the air.
Now you on the air. So also she was like, if you put out, then you have no bargaining chip afterwards. Like they think that you're supposed to get it.
Now she right.
See, that's what I said.
But she
that's what I said.
Hey, no, but she right.
No, the reason why I said that is because however you start dating or courting is how generally men maneuver.
That's
so
what I said,
if I meet you on Tuesday and we have sex on Thursday and we never had any conversation, we didn't date prior, you're gonna think that automatically that's how we're gonna go.
But you met him on Tuesday.
Ooh.
If we have
then they get insecure
and then
during a relationship.
No,
so that date on next Thursday,
she took the date out of it.
No, hold on. What she just said, if you meet on Tuesday, have sex on Thursday, when we get together next Thursday, I'm thinking it's gonna be like last Thursday. And if it ain't, then I'm disappointed.
But
I have nothing else.
Puppy dog look.
No, but you might be, but you're not gonna not date her if you like her.
I mean, I hear that.
But that's
the argument is even with married women. Married women still try to encourage their husbands to still continue to court them even in marriage.
That's right.
But she said that. So you did so to talk about your argument because she was saying she said that they met on Tuesday. So Tuesday they went on a date.
Okay.
But she's saying
no, I didn't.
No, she just said they met on Tuesday
and
they crushed on Thursday.
So what did you do? If you met,
hey, how you doing? Get my phone number. Here's my phone number. We talking Tuesday, then Thursday.
But you met
so Thursday was the date.
So what? So
hold on.
No. I didn't say it was a date. I said we had sex on Thursday.
They kicked off.
But I mean, you had to meet up.
But you
everybody ain't dating. Let's make it clear.
Right.
Like, everybody's not dating. People crushing on the side. They talking, seeing if they like each other, and then they hitting it. That's why some people
world.
That's why some people don't have a dating experience with their partner because they
never dated.
They were crushing. Wasn't the courting? The whole courting period was just us crushing.
But they never really had a date.
They get to know you. You're like, oh Lord, man, you is crazy.
So here we go. All right, so then that means the question to ask: do men expect sex after every day?
No, do women expect sex?
Hold on. So I'll go back to that. I'll go back.
Denise, hold on. Oh, you calling me?
So I'll go back to that.
Because
I think the expectation is set by how the first date goes.
But she said, but okay, so this is what I will say. I'll agree. If you never require a date, right? And all it is, you have already said what type of relationship you kind of had. If you met up
and then you just crushed,
on Thursday you had sex,
it's set. But that's kind of what she's saying too. That's that's kind of exact same thing she's saying.
That's what she's saying now.
Because your bargaining chip is gone.
But what she's saying earlier was about after the date, it's not perfect. The guy is disappointed if you're not having sex, and that so it's two different things that we're talking about.
So guys, hold back. Don't give them what they expected. They're expecting you to come and be all frisky.
That's right. Thank you.
Just hold on, park it. Go in the park it.
Yeah.
And then you have your leverage because she said you give up your leverage. Then it's mutual leverage now.
So Fancy Nancy said touchdown. They leave in the game.
Ooh, but touchdowns don't win the game.
But
defense wins the game.
There's a lot of people who had
Tyreek Hill
end up being long-term relationships.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill said, Tyreek Hill. Jeff said, I'm Tyreek Hill trying to go for 70 yards every play.
Every play. See, and that's
so I think it's different. I think
I don't subscribe to all, so I do think. But if you only put sex on the table, then you have already said what you want. Like
Qiana, you hit the nail on the head because that's what Thursdays are going to be for. If that's what we're doing on Thursday,
right? But if you met up on Monday, and you met up on Tuesday, and then say take me out on a date, and you called him over or let him come over and smash on Thursday, then you done said all I want to do is smash.
But the dating world kind of ain't like that no more.
So what constitutes a date then? Because in my mind, if we met on Tuesday and I got there on Thursday, that's our date. Now what we do on our date is if
I get what you're saying. So if we,
so
I hear you.
Like after we had a conversation, I got your number. The next time I see you is our date. Like we, like you know,
not if you don't go nowhere. This is like if you go to the movies, you go out to eat, y'all go walk on the whole hand. No, we question. That's a meetup.
So like if you go to the beach, you know what I'm saying? So if you go onto the beach and walk on the beach,
that's a little date, and then y'all hooked up after the date.
But if they come into your house, you ain't prepared, you ain't lighting the incense.
But that's a hookup. That's just a hookup. That ain't a date. Not a hookup. We hooking up. That's a meetup. It's gonna go down.
Because a lot of times people, that's what Netflix and chill came from.
That's a date.
No, that's a hookup. Netflix and chill.
That's a hookup.
You ain't because if I pick you up in the car and we park in Wawa's parking lot, did we date? No.
If I pick you,
and
like
we go
to
Wawa
on Tuesday,
and we go and do
and I said, "What you want to do?" And you said, "I want to go to Wawa."
Okay, I love those Wawa sandwiches.
Look, I'm gonna tell you a true story. You heard me? True story. A pastor came and took me out one time. A junior pastor. This years ago, right?
Junior pastor
came, picked me up.
The youth pastor?
Keep it together. Okay, I'm gonna follow the story.
He picked me up. And we're in the car, we riding. Now this is a date.
Okay.
He came pick me up.
That's the intention. Y'all finna go somewhere.
And we're just talking.
Okay.
Vibing.
Yeah.
And
y'all pray first. May God bless this trip. Make sure we get that same life. We're driving.
Yeah. Right? We drive far. Like we're like all the way to Seminole.
Y'all cruising.
We're just talking.
You scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Okay.
So then he turned around and we drive all the way back. Then he pulled up to the hotel. Now this is how naive I am, right?
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe he got a sermon here because it's a big hotel, right? So I'm thinking maybe not that night, like he's trying to get some stuff. Because I never got a sermon.
You think he prepared for something? But y'all done rolled, y'all done talked.
You done prepared the whole ride.
He done sprinkled you a little bit. Sprinkle me.
So never in my mind at this point, this is how naive I was, right? This true story. Never in my mind, I think that he's taking me to the hotel. Like I think
you think he just pulling up, the car finna keep running, he gonna go in here grab something.
And then we finna go on our way.
Okay.
So he gets in the car and they say the TV don't work. Right?
Oh.
And I say,
what? TV don't work. What you talking about?
So then I get there.
Pastor, what do you mean?
Right. No, true story.
Chicken Jenkins, where we at?
So then go to the room, right?
Oh, you go to the room?
I'm so uncomfortable, right? So he sits on the bed and I sit on the couch.
Let me pray for you.
And then he go, right?
You should have got out of the car and ran like your boy.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
And sit there and try to hug me. So I hop up and move to the bed.
Okay. Oh my God.
Then he comes to the bed, right?
Oh my God.
So, and then I get up, I move to the chair, right? So we playing this cat and mouse. Then I say, okay, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Now he expected something, so I can see the fear. Like I see how mad he is, right?
Okay.
But he got to keep it together. So,
y'all are very perceptive.
Oh,
so
man.
then we're in the car, and he tell me he's trying to apologize, but he's also making an excuse, like, you know, most women.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they want. Like this is his perception. Like so, he like.
He's sharing his reality.
Right. And
they drive to Seminole and then drive back and go to the hotel.
Right.
Wow.
That was,
he was just thinking about what hotel he was going to go to.
So when he dropped me,
that's why he ain't know the TV ain't work.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I never went back out on a date with him. Like he told
yeah.
And he was like, you just got to tell me what you want. And then I'm like.
The man had a point. No,
he didn't have a point. This is our first
That's just
date.
all jacked up.
You got to tell the man what you want.
So the first
day,
day,
him to take me home.
Yeah,
I know what I want. I want to go home.
That is just, but what did he do once he sat on the bed? Oh my God, I can't believe this. I got my head spinning this morning. That is crazy.
So There are some men, and I will tell you this, there are some men that just won't sex at
I agree that there are.
But there's some men
and I think that there's women like that too, though.
But so I think at our grown age, that's okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? At our grown age, like there's no grown man or woman at this point that's meeting new people saying, "Ooh, they look like a good friend." That you just meeting new people.
Ooh, you look like a new friend.
Friendship at our age happened because of business or other relations. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You never just randomly look. I never just walk up and say, "Ooh, that man right there look like I want him to be my best friend for the next 10 years." No.
I want to keep going on this.
Oh, no, we got Elmo.
Yeah, we got an Elmo.
Everybody, let's move on.
We got an Elmo.
I'm the teacher.
Listen, man, if this ain't a freestyle
Friday,
we ain't never had freestyle Friday.
I don't want to stay on this subject, but I do want to say, preachers are still humans too, and the human urges affect us all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, ain't nobody exempt from the urges, because I think just get an unfair rap, and that's why I want to say it, because especially in our community, a lot of our black leaders who are preachers get a bad rap for some of the things that they do that are human, the secular world. Right?
And I think that's kind of how we started with like the Moms for Liberty. I think it's the way you present yourself. When you present yourself in a certain way,
you got to carry that out.
Then it starts to create this expectation.
Nancy say, "What's a junior?" It's somebody that preached that wasn't old enough to
the youth pastor.
The youth the junior pastor. Like they're under training, but they still do preach.
Okay.
They do sermons.
They do sermons.
They have like different responsibilities and duties.
They typically start out like they're in their mid. Like early teen, later teen.
No,
mid-teen.
I was just saying because Martin Luther King was a youth pastor.
Okay,
so just stand down.
Okay,
stand.
All right, junior pastor. It was for me.
Hey, but that's why I just wanted to bring it back, because because humans are humans. We humans first. You know what I mean? And then,
I wonder who taught him that move. Like, ain't nobody like, oh my goodness.
He wasn't well trained.
Yeah, he was not well trained.
No.
Okay, so we never did what's good. I want to do what's good real quick, because there was some things that happened.
I was going to say that's what I wanted to do.
We jumped right in. But yesterday, I want to give a congratulations to Councilmember Deborah Fig Sanders. She's now the chair-elect for City Council, so she's going to be the chair next year. She'll be the chair next year.
And so what does a chair do? Big shouts out to Deborah Fig Sanders. She made the chair this year. So
yes.
What does that do?
So the chair is the one who actually runs the meetings, and they set the agenda for the meeting.
Oh, so when you dealing with the chair, and y'all say you have a meeting with your city council member, and they should be the chair this year, and they the chair, and they can put you on the agenda. They can put your issue on the agenda.
They can put your issue on the agenda, or they can not put it on the agenda.
See, I'm just saying this part of the literacy.
Deborah Fig Sanders, be nice to her. You wanna
be on the agenda.
Be on the agenda.
But listen,
but that ain't what
it's for. Because really, you need to know that now.
You have some chairs that's like that. Like, if you ain't nice to me, then you ain't getting on the agenda. Or if this ain't in line with my agenda, then it's not going to be on the agenda.
Maybe that's the way it should be. But so
another one of the things
what party you in, that's how it roll.
And then another one of the things that they do too is they give the committee assignments, and so we have like council committees, and they make the assignments for the committees. Don't be
the one she don't like, because you're gonna get the worst committee.
No, I think
that's a hard. I mean, before being on council, like seeing what it takes to put them committees together, like. Kudos to Councilmember Fig Sanders, because that's because you got to look and see, because each council member have their strengths, they have their things that they're passionate about, they have things that they've referred to committees, and so
that's what I was going to say.
Being able to put that committee together is a huge task, and facilitating the meetings, running the open forums, and you know what I'm saying, like keeping decorum and all of that stuff. Like it's a big responsibility. They got a lot of work, and so
congratulations. We're looking forward to all the great stuff that you're gonna do.
Yes, absolutely. And it's a thing, because like I remember when we was doing MLK and we had the committee, and the chair at that time, you know what I'm saying, referred it to the BF&T or
Youth and Family Services.
But you get what I'm saying? And then that's when I learned what a chair does. You know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to Brandy Gabbard. You know what I'm saying? When we was doing
I
the
want to give a
USF
shout out
study.
to Brandy Gabbert too, because
Yeah.
she was the chair like this year.
Yep.
And she did an amazing job,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
phenomenal job,
yeah.
great work, and she was fair. She was consistent.
She was tough.
You know what I mean? She was tough. She always is. But one of the moments for me that was real powerful was we had an issue, you know, that came up before us. And two things that happened in that moment, because there's time for open forum. There's time, you know,
to talk. Yeah.
And so she extended the time because we had more speakers than what the time would allow.
I remember that, yeah.
So she opened up the time for people to speak. It was some people that was being disruptive. We had to recess the meeting.
I remember that.
And when she recessed the meeting to try and bring order back, like she had like some of our colleagues was like, okay, just end it. Like, we not going back out here. We not, because they was the targets of that fire.
I know.
And so, but Chair Gabbert,
she stood in
like,
the paint.
she was like, no, like people came, they want to speak, whether we agree with what they saying or not. We're gonna let these people.
And she
speak.
tried to get them to be with more decorum. I remember. I seen that.
And then we went back, and when we went back in, she was like, okay, like look. But the thing of it is the people on the other side of the room, because we going, you know, we in chambers and recess. And we having this conversation, like, you know,
they yelling,
and then they like, man, no, no, in the meeting, and I'm like, no, let the people speak. And she like, the people came to here to speak, we're gonna let them speak. And then her concession was, okay,
if another one
is disruptive, then we'll end the meeting.
They were clapping and stuff after the
they were leading whole chants, you know what I'm saying?
It was passionate. People was passionate, and I think, you know, you got to have a little leg room for that kind of thing. Because I remember doing the MLK, and Lisa Willer Bowman was the chair.
Right.
And it was an outburst. I ran out when they stopped it, that same issue.
Was that you made the outburst?
Yeah, we did kind of.
I think it was you that made the outburst.
Yeah, because I was, you know, we did a lot of work. Listen, we made a lot of work to get them people that we had, and people won't say this, but the most Southside residents that went inside of City Hall was that day.
Yeah, we took them.
It was that day.
Yeah,
they say people come here and the security guard
in our lifetime.
Yeah, in our lifetime, exactly. Correct. In our days. In our days.
They've been
correct.
But in
our days,
like,
exactly. In our days,
it
was like, hey man, y'all stand out there on the steps. Don't nobody never come in. Yeah. I ain't never seen this many people inside of City Hall from South St. Pete.
Yeah, and we invited them. We organized.
And we 20 people or 10 people went, because you know it's a number. It's 3 minutes.
When you got 30, you got, so it's 10.
It's 10 with 3 minutes apiece.
Yeah. So,
and then when it was a hard stop. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
And the chair stopped it, but then she was informed.
They went in that back room, and then she came back out
and say we're gonna let the people speak. Yeah.
So how long did he be chair?
So for a year,
1 year.
Yeah, for a year. And
shout out to Amy Foster too. Amy Foster kind of came in.
So that happened. I want to do that. Look, the clock ticking, y'all. We don't freestyle this thing all the way out. You had some what's good too, man.
Yes. We went to the CRA benefits agreement. Big shouts out to Gabby and the Florida Rising team.
Okay.
You know, the Facing Florida people.
Right.
And Heinz Rays at the Coliseum.
The historic gas plant community benefits agreement.
Yes, meeting. It was a little light. I would have wished for more people to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know, people talking and asking the right questions and expressing the right concerns over it. So these next couple meetings, y'all be involved. Get involved. The city gonna have some meetings. We planning some community meetings around it.
Yep.
So y'all get involved. Like, it's gonna be important that y'all get involved in this process, because the future of our community truly depends on it. So the gas plant district, I hate calling it the gas plant district, because I feel that's romanticizing economic and environmental injustice.
Yeah.
That's why those people were in that neighborhood,
because it was environmentally.
It was red line. Yeah, and we got another gas plant. And then when we redevelop Childs Park, we're not gonna name it the gas plant redevelopment.
Yeah, we're not
gonna honor the oil.
The oil refinery.
Yeah. And then somebody just gotta say it, and somebody gotta say, you know what? We do need to think about this name.
Yeah, changing this name.
We might need it, because the gas plant is romantic and it's
I think
good,
when it was changed to it, because everybody wanted to switch the name.
I agree. You're right though. And they honor the history. I hear that.
They wanted to honor and not thinking, but this is when you sit back thinking about it.
And like, what is a gas plant?
And then you be like, wait, but I think now that everybody went with it, it just kind of stuck.
Yeah, because what it was before was they always talked about it as the trop site. Remember the Tropicana Field site? Trop site. Yeah.
No.
That's what it was before the gas plant.
Yeah, it was
it's not the trop site. Like it was something before it was the trop site.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody was happy with it, and then it was the gas plant district, and then But
I told people this, right? It was other neighborhoods in there. It was Little Egypt. It was Little Egypt. It was Cooper's Quarters,
Sugar Hill.
It was neighborhoods. You can name this after.
Yeah.
Right. Because that gas plant was 86. It encompassed a lot.
Yeah.
And we settled and chose the gas plant because that's what we wanted. But we got to look at it with today's eyes. We got to look at yesterday with today's eyes,
right on,
and correct some of that stuff and be intentional about it. Be like, hey, y'all, I hear you. I love the history, but guess what, man? We was poisoning them people. Them people had asthma. Them people was dying because of that gas plant.
Yeah, because the children played in the area where the gas plant fumes was being. All
right. So coming up. All right, it's Friday.
Oh yeah, it's Friday.
It's Friday, right? Tomorrow's supposed to be a storm. So please.
You know what? That's messed up.
It's supposed to be a storm tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna bring the ice. It's because it's gonna be a cold Christmas.
I don't know about that. I just know it's supposed to be a storm.
Check this out. So Ms. Teresa Jones said the chair also makes appointments to various external committees as well. Thank you, Ms. Teresa. Example is how Kathleen Peters didn't appoint Commissioner Renee Flowers to PSTA board this week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
The chair. Well,
okay. Because I'm ready to dig in. I'm like,
we're gonna come. Matter of fact, that was something that happened on our council yesterday too. We passed a resolution to oppose a bill that's coming out of Tallahassee, but we'll talk about that on Monday.
So that we can really 10 minutes.
Yeah, because I take my jacket off. I'm already kind of hot. I got to start.
Ms. Teresa also, she named some of the other neighborhoods. She said the gas plant area included Peppertown.
Thank you, Miss Teresa.
40 Quarters, Little Egypt, and Sugar Hill.
Hey, listen,
thank you
so much. I want to go. We'll talk about that later because we're gonna look at.
Qiana got something. I cut off. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So stay dry. It's
supposed the storm.
It's supposed to be windy today. Yes. Right. Also, listen, we did a sale yesterday, Throwback Thursday. So we went back
on tickets.
On tickets.
Okay.
So we went back to 1988.
Okay.
Tickets until about 3 or 4 o'clock today.
Okay.
$19.88
for the pajama jam.
Okay. Jabbar just bought his ticket. Right. This
live on air.
General ticket is $19.88 until about 4 o'clock today. So get it.
Buy your tickets because they usually are like $40, but they worth it.
Regular tickets right now $25. VIP tickets is $40.
Okay.
A table.
I want a VIP ticket. Is that VIP?
We'll talk after. Okay. And we're asking right now organizations or anybody to
buy a table.
Buy a table. The table right now is $350. I have no problem with telling you the price. $350. That does come with food. Yes. So food is available until gone. So get there. Right. You will have a bottle at your table of champagne. And you can promote your event. You can promote your issue. You can put your flyers out there. You talk. This is also a mingling.
What if they a candidate? Can a candidate come and promote their candidacy?
Yes, because this is non-partisan.
Message to the candidates.
It's going to be people there. People in your community, in your district. All over from St. Pete, Pinellas County. So come out there, sponsor a table. This is we're partying with a purpose.
Yes, this is a purpose.
4 families and plus 2 centers. Mm-hmm. So right now, the 2 centers itself have 60 people that we are getting gifts for. 60 just with them, and then 4 other families. So we're going to help about a total of 80 people, all together with this party.
Okay.
So yes,
amazing. Thank you for that. And
power up.
It's a lot happening, but
we don't really have time for the Ask Qiana.
We do. We do. We got time.
We
can do it.
I had something else.
Go ahead.
So because I also went to the wealth building home event. So I went on vacation, and on my vacation I've been going to all these events. And it's good because I haven't really been going to the events and doing the stuff like a regular year. This year been kind of like a roller coaster.
Right.
But big shouts out to Tamisha Darling. Big shouts out to Trevor Mallory and the whole team who had put that event on at the Foundation for Healthy St. Pete yesterday. Around building wealth through home ownership. retaining your home. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke with some people there. I had to leave, but I made some appointments, and we're gonna look to bring something like that to the neighborhoods. Maybe the Child's Park, maybe the 13th Street Heights.
Okay.
And then to talk about strategies to help people retain ownership of their home, strategies to help people when they're dealing with codes compliance, strategies when you want to sell your home, how to get the accurate value. I was speaking with a realtor yesterday, Mr. Franklin, and he was like,
Mo Franklin. Shout out to Mo Franklin.
He was like, man, I will come to your neighborhood, man, and help people get an assessed value of their home. So you kind of know what you in the water with, because a lot of times somebody come and ask you to buy your property or buy your home, you don't really know the true value of it.
Right.
And then if it's a deal between me and you, there's no appraiser coming.
Yeah.
And if the appraiser comes for them, you get what I'm saying? So now,
and that's so they're gonna undervalue it.
Exactly. So now here you can get a fair value and know what your stuff worth and know how to move accordingly, so you can make family plans. You can tell your son, I bought it for 60, but it's worth 400,000 now, son. So don't look at that.
Service,
don't look at that 60,000 I paid for it, because that's how we gauge it at when it's time.
Yeah, what you paid for.
What you paid for it. They only pay nothing but 60 for it. Go ahead and get that 200,000. No, it's worth 450, buddy.
Yeah, and you're right, Qiana. We don't have time for that, Qiana.
No.
But
you said thank you.
Because I got another one.
Yeah, okay, keep going, man.
So before yesterday, and I just want to reiterate the experience with the going back. I'm from prison.
The reentry experience. Yeah.
It was so amazing. I was talking to somebody about it, and I got some tips that she offered about trying to make it more realistic. She didn't really get it. She didn't understand it. And then when I was talking to her, and I told her, I was like, hey, she was like, black people live that. I say, listen, that was the point. We wanted the people, the managers. We wanted the corrections officers, the probation officers, the city staff, the people who I seen there, honestly, right? Yeah. And we want them to know the experience, so when they have somebody sitting in front of their office, they can have that compassion that's needed. They can use the data informed decision, because we gave them some new data on what these people going through.
Because in your life you never experienced it, and so we trying to simulate what the experience is.
She got it after I told her that. She was like, okay.
She
was like, oh, okay, I get it. So I guess they did a good job there. I was like, yeah. I was like, because it really was. It wasn't necessarily for me.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? And I can go do it just to support, and I came. Yeah, but I wasn't. You
were not the target audience.
I lived this,
and that's why we did it at 12 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Because
we know the target, and there are employers who we trying to target. Well, they'll send their employees like, okay, and I actually got emails. I got one from Deb. She won't mind me saying this. Deborah Maggio. She worked at Red Tent, and she was like, I got this, from my supervisor saying that I should be there. Is it too late for me to register? And I'm like, come on, Deb, it's you. Like, come on in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she came, but it was like, those are the type of people that we like: managers, supervisors, caseworkers, intake specialists, people who are dealing and forward facing with returning citizens. And I knew that they would be able to make concessions for them to come. It's like a long lunch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we did the simulation, but that's why that time was what it was, because we've been organizing a long time. We know that if you want our people to come, you got to do it in the evening, have a good meal, all of the stuff that you got to do. But this was the audience was different for this one. Yeah, the other thing too, I want to say, since we're doing what's good, man, Roosevelt Swinton, Mr. Bubba, he's a man in the community that very well.
Yes, I do.
And we honored him. We gave him a Distinguished Citizens Award at City Hall yesterday.
The new Sunshine Ambassador.
Yeah, the new Sunshine Ambassador.
You know what? Award. I would have went to the field.
Yeah,
that's why I thought it was at.
Okay, no, okay, but anyway,
big shots out the bubble.
But yeah, we gave it to him. He's 50 years, man. He's been out there with those kids,
grinding.
50 years working in this program. Started out himself as a coach and then became commissioner and stayed with it. And I mean, just the way that he's impacted lives and the things that he's done through baseball and softball over the last 50 years, man. We felt like he would be worthy of being honored. Given a distinct thing. And here's the other part of it. As I was, and this is how it happened. See, what had happened was I was at Genie Hall Pool. Y'all know, when I first was appointed.
Wildwood Pool.
Wildwood, yeah, Genie Hall, Wildwood Pool.
That's that new brand.
No,
nobody know where that's at
because it's
Genie Hall. What's Genie Hall?
But that's an acknowledgement to the history because there was a white woman named Jeannie Hall who donated and made us have the first black pool.
She put that money down.
But if we don't say that, then we not recognizing this woman who did that thing. But so I was there at the end of the year wrap up because I've been working with Kimberly L. Finch. Shout out to her. She was the supervisor there, so we working in the district.
I remember that.
You know what I mean?
Came here and everything.
So we was working to try and get some things done that she needed over there at the pool. And so me asset mapping going around. And while I was there, I met Miss Tooley, Veronica Roberts, and I'm talking to constituents. I got a little audience. I'm the council member, so I'm like sitting there and I'm asking them, what's up, what's happening, what's the issues, take the survey. And she was like, well, here's this thing. And then she started telling me about, Mr. Bubba. And I'm like, wow, this dude is phenomenal. And so fast forward, she said, I've been trying to get the field named after him for a couple of years and it haven't gone anywhere. I was like, okay, well, get it to me, Councilman Muhammad, I put it on my back. And I was like, okay, well, we're going to do a Distinguished Citizen Award.
The first step and then
recognize him. And then we made a referral. So shout out to council. We unanimously voted to refer it to committee. And we're going to have conversations in the new year about naming the field over at Wildwood after Mr. Bubba, man.
I want to say, thank you, Bubba family. My cousin, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I really want to say, like those people are.
Your sister say, is that our Roosevelt?
Yes, it is. It is. And it's really because I was talking to Brother John about this. I was talking to Brother John about this. Like a lot of the stuff I do, like I didn't just pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Like my family being in the community, been doing stuff like they say. The man laid the bricks to the building.
Yeah,
he did not just teach these kids for 50 years.
Yeah,
the man laid the bricks.
He worked
to the building.
That was one of the things. It was in 1959 when they was building that complex.
The man built the building.
He was like one of the Said this is what he said. He said he mixed the mortar. On the spot that became third base.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
so we got a third base. We got
okay.
So 9 o'clock.
So let me say that real quick. Time flies when you're freestyling, y'all.
But yeah, big shout to Bubba, man. Y'all go down to Lakeview Market and spend some money.
And those who really came out and supported him, and again, very humble man, beautiful human being.
Yes.
And we're going to be working to really try and give him his flowers while he's here. Because
that's real.
I don't know many people who've given 50 years to anything, let alone 50 years to serving children in that way. So thank you, Mr. Bubba.
If you see him, say stuff.
I guess we don't have time for final thoughts, which is good.
That is our final thought. Bubba Swinton.
Go
to Lakeview Market on 22nd and buy a pie in front of the family. Blackies or whatever y'all call it.
Stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Lose your shoes with Sister Hughes and shout all around the room.
You really managing that clock over there. I see what you're doing there. You ain't letting us go a second over time. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been an amazing week, man. I want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, appreciate you too.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, so this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And we out.